So I don't think I've ever seen the AI this aggressive. I couldn't believe that wars had broken out in video too. Like, we saw a war break out at turn 46, and cities actually are being taken over.
Well, at least Constantinople had fallen, but what I mean is I think we're going to see more cities fall here, especially possibly Spain going after Orleans here. It all depends. Now, France is going to reinforce, but they might be able to hold on to Orleans because of this river to the north. It'll be a lot easier to defend an attacker from the north than defending from the south, which is what Spain is doing. We also see Germany, and we saw Germany and Denmark declare war on the Netherlands in the last video. I know I talked about we'd go over the infoetics and the religious beliefs in this one, but I think that there's too many changes that are happening right now to go into that. I think let's wait till turn 100, so probably the next video, and we'll look into some of the categories. We'll probably do like maybe every 100 turns, we'll look into a lot of that stuff. But I think that right now there's too many wars going on, too many big. Just disregard me. That's something totally different. That's what I figured. Mongolia doing a really good job in terms of their military, because we had seen them building up so many units, and China is really undefended. Actually, let's figure out where China is. They're in the 11th place spot here. The Huns in 3rd, which is scary if you are Catherine of Russia. Babylon doing surprisingly really well too, and then there's Shaka. Carthage, surprisingly, too. Napoleon, and then the Ottomans. Anyways, let's move on. Actually, I do want to get a visualization of Babylon here. Oh, that's why they're so powerful. I completely forgot about their bowmen. Those bowmen are really strong ranged units in the beginning, so they could technically take over whoever they want. If I were them, though, I wouldn't be going after Arabia. I'd be going after someone like Persia or Assyria. Spread yourself out. Get yourself some more room, because if they don't attack now, then they're going to be stuck in the Arabian Peninsula for the entire game. How are the Huns doing? Well, I mean, St. Petersburg is probably not the best choice to have settled right there. There it is, right there. We might see all of China fall, like, right now. St. Petersburg is a little bit too close to Attila. Catherine might have made a big mistake there in the last video for settling. Oh, my goodness. How did that fall so fast? Oh, my goodness. Whoa. We didn't even see that. That was like 2 turns and bam, they're already gonna grab that city. Oh my gosh, wow. All right, let's go ahead and focus on this, and we'll kind of keep an eye on who exactly take. Ooh, it was Germany. That's a big deal. Bam, and here goes Mongolia. So the thing is, though, they do seem like they've split their troops up, so they might not be able to take both Shanghai and Beijing here. It's possible. They might, but we'll see. And if you're Korea, you got to be a little bit afraid now. You got to be afraid. Okay, so let's look at this. Bam. Germany grabbing a hold of Rotterdam, which is a big deal. Germany, for some reason, always has a pretty successful campaign. Statue of Zeus. Ooh, okay. So I believe that is the wonder that... Is that... No, that's a terracotta army. Never mind. I was thinking if that was the wonder that doubles your army size. That would have been pretty useful for them. Ooh, we have our first African war. And that is a coalition with, hold on, Songhai teaming up with, and I'm sorry, I apologize, I don't know the, yeah, that's what I thought, Ashanti and Songhai teaming up against, against Congo. Oh, against the Congo. I was going to say, that would be an interesting choice if Ashanti and Songhai teamed up against Mali, but they're going to be going the opposite direction. It's going to be tough, though, navigating these jungles, these jungle tiles. That will be kind of an interesting thing. Ethiopia going for their 3rd city. Oh, wait a second. Congo already had a 3rd city. So Congo doing what they needed to do to settle to the south. They obviously need to keep a hold of their cities, though. Zulu having a crazy amount of units right now. Oh, my goodness. We might see kind of a same scenario of China versus Mongolia. Same thing happened in South Africa. Let's go and check back with what's going on in that war with Mongolia and China. Yeah, okay, so now they're focusing on Beijing. That's exactly what the AI needed to do. They'll probably take out these units quite quickly, and they are going to begin to attack. Yeah, they've got multiple archers, which is huge. Now, why did the Huns declare war on William? Probably just because they saw William was weak. Maybe more people would decide to join in, possibly. Afghanistan going for Stonehenge. Got a lot of civs outside of Europe building wonders. That's what I've been noticing. India going for a 3rd city, I believe, unless they have something just south of Delhi. Nope, not yet. Nothing to the south of Delhi. Let's see what Mongolia does. This is a big deal for the rest of the world, too, just because Mongolia is going to have a lot of things to do if they take over China. They've got a lot of room to expand, although while they're focusing in on their east, you've got nations like India, Persia, Afghanistan, Poland taking over land in the middle here. So we have Poland and the Huns teaming up against Austria. I knew Austria wasn't going to survive for very long. They settled way too fast. Well, actually, they're going to be okay for the most part, unless someone else declares war. Rome's still trying to figure out what they want to do with their actually 2 settlers. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh my goodness. So look at this. France, I believe, Portugal pieced out with France, and Portugal grabbed Orleans away from Spain, even though that was probably going to be a guaranteed Isabella city. Almost guaranteed Isabella city. Wow, there goes the Terracotta Army, which was built by Mali, of course, and this is important because Ashanti and Songhai have got their eyes set on the east against the Congo. So they might want to think about an attack soon, maybe against the Ashanti, even though they're really well defended with these jungle tiles all near them. Wow, this campaign has just started, and it's already insanity. I am so excited for this. Like, I am so excited. We've got Portugal with 4 cities, and they might even be going for a 5th city. They've got another settler. I don't know how they're able to. We've got Spain and France. See, yep, that's what happened. Rome and Carthage are not enjoying the rapid expansion that Maria has been doing lately. And Carthage does have 1 boat, but that will not be enough to take over Porto. So what happened was Portugal pieced out with France before Spain pieced out with France. That's why they grabbed Orleans, which really screwed Isabella. Isabella trusted Portugal, and she got backstabbed pretty much. That is why Spain should have gone after Portugal. Remember, not that long ago, it was looking like Spain was going to completely take over Maria. But that didn't happen. They decided to team up, work against France, and Portugal backstabbed Spain. So we'll see if this ends up lasting very long. Wait a second. No. So maybe I was wrong about that. Now they just pieced out. Maybe they were the ones to take it over. Maybe Spain just had a bunch of archers. I did notice that. You know what? That was probably what happened. Spain just had a bunch of archers. They probably weren't able to navigate their warriors around to the front lines to Orleans, and maybe Portugal, did something like this with a Portuguese warrior. Went up around Iberia, and then bam, attacked off the coast. Didn't matter whether they were getting an embarking penalty or not. They still were able to walk in. Still a pretty backstabby move there, because now you're surrounded by the Portuguese, Spain, which they don't have very many troops as it is anyways. And now we have a second coalition between Sweden and Germany against Denmark. Again, now Sweden still doesn't have any boats. Boats have not really come into play here. There's a few civs that have made it a priority. Obviously, Elizabeth being one, the Philippines being the other, Portugal being a third. Now, England's got to start settling. Like, they have no excuse this time. England should have a very, very good game. I removed the Celts for them because everyone, always asks me to remove the Celts, and the Celts, normally don't have the most successful game anyways. They've got Ireland here, but you know what? I wouldn't be surprised if someone else settles Ireland. Elizabeth doesn't realize the cluster that's going on here in the middle of Europe. Everyone's just trying to grab. Everyone's just trying to grab anything. We're gonna have Rome here settled. I think probably near the southern part of the boot. Parthenon by India has been built. We have got Afghanistan also getting a religion up. Good for them. Oh, there you go. All right, Indonesia's doing a lot better. I was giving Indonesia some crap over the break. They're doing a little bit better. We have Mali declaring war on Songhai. No, that's the other way around. Songhai declared war on Mali, and Carthage declaring war on Mali as well. Isn't that? Carthage's not going to be able to help out that much. So looks like this is going to keep the Congo safe, I think. This will keep the Congo safe. Wow, this is going to be an entertaining battle, actually. And the Congo have built up reinforcements. Ooh. Oh my gosh, this is so fun. This is good. But before I go to the next turn, this is entertaining. I was giving Indonesia crap for not moving. Finally, they did. So I really want to see who's going to win out here. We should leave our comments in the section below here. I won't do like a shout out or anything, but just for fun, like let's vote who we think is going to win, the Philippines or Indonesia. Who's going to be the more successful civ starting off in this region? It's the first time we've seen a kind of a face-off like this. Obviously, Indonesia has a chance of getting to Australia. The Philippines might have land closer by. Wow, look at that. China has survived the Mongolian offensive. That's incredible. That is incredible. Obviously, the Philippines have access to more land now, but that land is going to be contested as the game progresses because there's a lot of very angry nations up to the north. Whereas the Philippines, they just need to survive. Move to Australia. I mean, they won't be the only ones in Australia, I'm willing to bet. Usually that's a highly desired land. But anyways, I can't believe that China has survived. That's crazy. My vote would be for. I'm gonna say the Philippines still, but the Indonesians are really surprising. I'm happy that they were able to get up 3 cities for now. Rome and Austria now going at it. This I still can't get over this. Mongolia had the biggest army in the world. China had like kind of nothing. I'm wondering if they were making some big mistakes or what. Not to say that China's made it out of the clear yet. I'm sure they haven't. I think that we might still see China fall in about a video or two. Mongolia more than likely will stay at war with China until they have a second force, and they might attack after they rebuild their military. That usually tends to be what the AI likes to do. Afghanistan going for 3 cities, so is India. India has their 3 cities, kind of spread out though. Persia here, Poland with their 4 cities, and that is about it. Vietnam. Ooh, they might be going for their 3rd city too. Babylon, you gotta attack, dude. We've had possible campaigns where Babylon looked like they were going to be doing really, really good in this region, and then they just fell through. I hope that's not going to be the same thing. I remember Babylon being really successful for a period of time in previous AI-only world battles, but then they fell through. We'll see. I mean, look at that. Persia's barely got an army. You can kind of declare war on anybody, and you'll be okay. Let's watch Austria and Rome. Very curious to see exactly how Austria and Rome are going to go. Germany's probably not going to have too much success against Denmark. We've got the Huns and the Ottomans teaming up against Poland. That doesn't matter too much. Hamburg being settled. Oh my gosh. These wars. These wars are crazy. And look at that. Portugal with their 5th city. France still has a pretty large amount of troops. Portugal doing, I think, better than we've ever seen them in the past. How about Mali versus Songhai? I think this is going to end in a stalemate, to be honest. I think they're both kind of pretty powerful in terms of their military power. Pretty powerful in terms of their military power. Jeez. Ashanti doesn't really have an army, so they're not going to be fighting the Congo anytime soon. Afghanistan and the Huns? Now, they're close by to each other, aren't they? Congo might have some cities, but they've got like no military to defend those cities. Yeah, they are close by to each other. So instead of the Huns maybe attacking Catherine, we might actually see the Huns go after Afghanistan here. Germany and Siam. Now that's a strange one. It's a very strange one. Siam. Oh, wait a second. Now why is that? Has Germany declared too many wars? Maybe that's what we're seeing now. Poland declaring war on Bismarck. Poland's the only big deal. They could attack Berlin. Of course, there is this river that they always need to watch out for. Oh man, this is not good. I did forget about Hamburg. So we've got Austria, Babylon, Persia, Tibet, all going at it against Germany. I think Germany's gonna have to lose a city here. There's no way they survive this, right? India's denounced the Huns. We're just seeing like war after war break out. Portugal and Austria. Denmark will survive. Luckily, Sweden didn't have any boats, so Denmark is going to be okay for now. Ooh, there we go. We have Morocco going after Portugal. So Morocco's not too happy that they decided to start to settle on the continent of Africa, I guess. We have the Tibet reformation of Buddhism. And Carthage bringing up quite a few troops over this way. You better watch for Carthage. But now, are they at war with Portugal, or who are they exactly at war with? Wait a second. When did Songhai go to war with Ashanti? Maybe I missed that. I must have missed that. Wait a second. I just saw a city fall. I thought that said the Huns. Yes, that is what it was. So there you go. We've got the Huns grabbing their 3rd city away from Afghanistan, which is probably for the best, to be honest, for Afghanistan, because they need to be more close together. They're more of a tall sieve looking into their unique ability and their unique units. Rome and Germany. How's Germany holding up? So far, okay. Songhai only has range units. They will not be able to take this over, it doesn't look like, because you've got Mali attacking Songhai from the west, and they can't reinforce. Technically, Mali still has some troops, but I don't think they're going to be able to take over the capital just yet. Turn 97, we're about a few turns away from, ooh, England, Germany. Still, I'm a little bit disappointed so far in England. I think England has, you know, I mean, there's really no reason for them to not be super successful in this campaign, as I have previously talked about. But the fact that they have not settled is a bad sign. Someone's going to steal away Ireland from them. I wouldn't be surprised if Sweden goes and steals away Scotland. Who knows about this for sure? So we know for sure Portugal probably knows about the British Isles. We don't know about Sweden because Sweden doesn't have any boats up yet. Ooh, now Denmark taking to an offensive war. Ooh, Copenhagen is being attacked by these Swedish archers, though. Poland is moving in, and I think they're actually moving in for Hamburg, which is obviously better for Germany than for them to move in towards Berlin. That would be bad. I think the Huns are going to be okay here. A lot of the reinforcements that Afghanistan has are along this region. There goes Vietnam with their third city just north of the Himalayas. And yes, China is going to survive. That is incredible. That's incredible. Japan with their 3 cities, they actually might start to, you know, go off on their own islands as well, if they decide to. Anything else going on in this region? No more settling. Portugal, Germany. I think you have to admit right now, as of now, I mean, is Portugal not kind of leading here with 5 cities? I mean, that's a big deal. The only person that has any tourism is India. Afghanistan going up against Germany too. So I guess Carthage was going after Mali. That's right. I totally forgot about that. We didn't think that Carthage was going to have an impact, but they might actually. And they're dangerously close from stealing away the Mali capital. Spain's too far away to have an impact. They'd have to get either the Netherlands, Austria in on the German war, but that's about it. I mean, it's only going to be really Poland that it's going to do any real damage to Germany. But they're a little bit spread out. They might not be able to get the job done. Greece could if they get open borders through Austria, which is kind of unlikely, I think. Oh, Poland's at war with Austria. That is the problem. So Poland's at war with all these nations. That's bad. So Germany, I think, is going to be okay. They're going to survive. I don't know exactly how long these wars are going to last. Now, if they're lucky, they're going to be able to peace out soon. If they peace out soon, then I think they'll be okay. Let's see if Carthage takes this over. They've got 3 archers, 1 warrior. Remember, Songhai's still at war with Mali, so... Oh, they're retreating. Never mind. It will not happen there. Congo getting dangerously close to taking over the Ashanti city. They have 2 warriors, and then they'll actually... Oh, yeah, they're going to take that over next, I think, as long as their turn processes first. If Congo move first, then they're going to get 3 melee attacks. There's no way that city stays up. And that will be very devastating for Ashanti, even though they still have a possibility of colonizing a lot of South America, I should say. Let's see what they do here. Oh, they're close, but they didn't get the job done. That's going to be really close. So far in Africa, it's been kind of a stalemate. Bam, the Boer getting up their second city, Johannesburg, just north of the Zulu, almost cutting off the Zulu to an extent. Yeah, Africa is going to be really entertaining. Usually at this point, there's always this one civ that, usually it's the Zulu, that has this really strong hold already. They're going to settle, it looks like Corsica, maybe? Is this Corsica or this is Corsica? Sardinia? I don't know. Who knows what these islands are? The map's all crazy. But anyways, guys, I'm going to stop right there. We're going to check in on the info addicts and the religion in the next video. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.